They say fashion is about what you wear, but luxury? Luxury is about how you carry yourself in a room that already has a story. One model, one light, one vintage bungalow in the heart of Kenya. Today we are chasing midnight elegance, and I'm going to show you exactly how I built every single frame. We have stepped away from open gardens and into something with bones. A British European bungalow tucked into the Kenyan landscape. Vintage piano in the corner, a fireplace that's seen decades, walls that don't just hold paint, they hold artwork. A dining cabinet that looks like it was carved before any of us were born. This room doesn't need a backdrop, it is the backdrop. And that changes how you have to think about every single shot.
At first alikuwa anaogopa kufunda hapo juu. Kajua venye ni mwete. Unaweza try hiyo mtu mwingine kama umechoka leo. Kwa tu flexible Maybe shot inakuwa hizo. Nice, napenda. Jikaze tu tumalize. Nice. Sawa, kwa hivyo tupate portrait moja serious.
Let's talk lighting, because this is where most indoor portraits fall apart. I'm working with one off-camera flash, that's it. No reflectors bouncing around, no second lighting filling the shadows, and honestly, that constraint is what gives this series its mood.
Nice, napenda tena. Perfect. One more time. Good. Daudi chungo usipasuke msambo. Lorna, one more time. Daudi songa tu kidogo, kando kidogo hapo sawa. Aya, alafu usikalie your tummy. Jikaze tu. Good. Hand movement. Hiyo mkono ingine. Jisupport. Ni sawa. Naona ukitoa hiyo kaivo. Don't move. Perfect. One more time. Awesome.
At the fireplace, I flipped the approach completely. Wider lens, move the room in frame. Lorna placed off center with the mantle leading the eye toward her. This is where you let the architecture breathe. Leading lines from the mantle, the cabinet edge, even the floorboards, all of them pull you toward her without you noticing.
We're in another world. Mnafaa mnilipe for that experience. Nifty 50. Hii sasa inachukua wide. Unaona sasa ile ulikuwa umeka hivi mikono mbili? Hiyo sasa I can be able to get it. Nimechukua different lens. Kwanza naipata vizuri sana. Sana. Chani kati hiyo reflection ya Davy. Sawa, eyes on the lens. Perfect. One more time. Good. Ukiwa tu umepose hivyo, but sasa okay, unaweza drop mikono. Ndio tuko na unique shots. But hivyo. Beautiful. Eyes on the lens.
My key light is positioned about 45 degrees off Lorna's face and slightly above eye level. Classic loop lighting position. But I've pulled it further to the side than usual to deepen the shadows on the far cheek. That shadow is the entire mood. Lose it and you lose the noir.
Emu moja, same pose, but at least face some hiyo side ya mlango. But maintain the same pose. And then your upper body, kutoka hapa kwa waist kwenda juu, turn it towards me. Momo, hivyo. Alafu hii mkono iko na accessory, pandisha juu kidogo. Good. Kidogo tu. Nice. Daudi una-enjoy the ambience. Tena hiyo pose, kuna mmoja umeluka we na nikali kabisa. So, unaona hiyo pose iko na accessory, hiyo mkono. Hivi venye umeshika mkono, I need to see the accessory and also your nails. But in a natural position.
For the modifier, I'm shooting through a softbox to keep the fall off gentle on her skin, but still directional enough to sculpt. If you go too soft like a giant octa wrapped close, the room flattens out and you lose the drama. Too hard like a bare speedlight and the skin gets unforgiving fast. A medium softbox at about 1.5 meters is the sweet spot. The aperture gives me enough depth to keep her sharp from eye to collarbone, but still lets the piano and the painted walls melt into soft context behind her. I'm underexposing the ambient by about 1.5 stops. That's the trick. The room's existing light becomes mood, and my flash becomes the subject. Now composition, this is where the room really earns its keep. I'm using every element in here as a frame within the frame. At the piano, I dropped the camera just below her eye line. Shooting slightly up does two things. It gives her presence, almost a quiet authority, and it lets the painted wall behind her become negative space instead of a busy distraction. The piano's dark wood anchors the bottom third of the frame. Her face sits on the upper rule of thirds intersection. The eye has nowhere to wander. And don't forget the detail shots. A hand on the piano keys, the texture of the fabric catching the light. These are the frames that make a gallery feel like an editorial instead of a photo set. They're the punctuation between sentences. Here's the honest truth about one light shooting in a space this rich. You move the light more than you move the model. Every new composition is a new lighting problem. Because the background changes, the wall color behind her changes, the reflective surfaces changes.
Nice.
When Lorna's near the white walls, I pull the flash back and feather it away from the wall so it doesn't bounce and kill my shadows.
I need to also see
when she's against the darker painted
shoes.
accents, I push the light closer and let those deep tones swallow the peel. Same light, different distance, completely different result. This is the discipline of one light. You stop relying on gear to solve problems and start using geometry, angle, distance, feathering. That's the whole game. Gear gets you halfway. The rest is the person in front of the lens. Lorna brought a stillness to this shoot that the room demanded. We were aiming for something untouchable but not cold, editorial but not empty. Between every setup, I'd show her the back of the camera, not to approve the shot, but so she could see what we were building together. When a model understands the visual language you're working in, the posing stops being posing, it becomes response. That's when the frames start surprising both of you.
Sasa play with your eyes, hand movement. Imechange pose. Nice, napenda. Tumalize una high. Nataka ya mwisho unaweza shuka tu sasa, it's okay. Kuja ukae hivi. Ukalie miguu. Hapa tuko side. Come nikushow. Pose like this. Like you sit on your... Siwezi ifanya literally juu nimeumia. Si umeget? Hivyo. Daudi. Alafu make sure eyes on the lens. Alafu you play with your hands, body movement. Jibambe. Manzi uko sawa? Eyes on the lens. Perfect. Nice. Hebu chokoza hiyo kamera ya Netflix. Chokoza director hapo. Perfect. Woo. 1 minute, the best. Perfect body movement. Awesome. Hata hiyo seat by the way kuna mali unaweza kanyaga juu. Sawa. Nice. Haya. Ya mwisho.
This is Midnight Elegance.
Good.
One light, one room.
Tena.
One quiet conversation between a model, a space, and a camera. The full gallery and a complete lighting diagram are linked below. If you're building your own portrait work and want more breakdowns like this one, subscribe and stick around. We've got more stories to tell.
Hi, I'm Lorna. You can follow me up on Instagram at Lorna Ibrahim.
Nice. How was your experience?
Honestly, it was fantastic. I loved every bit of it. Honestly, the one with the shorts. Oh, I love that one. Oh, the outfit, the stylist.
She did a good job.
Yeah.
She's flattered. Simone, I brought the best on board.
Yeah, even the photographers, all of you did an amazing job.
Thank you. What do you think about the makeup?
Oh, I'm sorry to the makeup artist. It really is. Like, I love it. I'm gonna sleep with it, honestly.
Okay. And your chauffeur? Private chauffeur? Daudi. Because, yeah,